Good morning, children. Yesterday we have discussed about biology under the unit diversity in the living world and chapter biological classification. There are two levels of classification we have explained last class. First one is Aristotle classification. Second one is Linnaeus classification. The Linnaeus given to the two ways of classification, two phylums. The two phylums are that is a Plantae and Animalia. After that, I think we are given to various examples under the Plantae and Animalia according to the Linnaeus. Last class we are given to some clues on next scientist, that is R.H. Whittaker, 1969, is making a 5 classical, that is the 5 kingdom classification in living things classification, that is biological classification. That is kingdom number 1 Monera, kingdom number 1 Monera, kingdom number 2 Protista, kingdom number 3 Pongai or Ponjai, kingdom number 4 Plantae, kingdom number 5 Animalia. In this component, in this R.H. Whittaker's in 69 introducing the 5 level kingdom classification on animals, living things, that each will be differentiating according to the basic characteristics of animals and plants. The basic characteristics of Monera, basic characteristics of Protista. What are the animals comes under this Monera? What are the living things comes under this Protista? And what are the living things comes under this Pongai? And what are the components comes under Plantae? And what are the animals and comes under the Animalia? These 5 kingdoms according to R.H. Whittaker. See, in R.H. Whittaker explained based on 2 simple classification, that is already you studied. The first one is Aristotle classification, second one is Linnaeus classification. Now is R.H. Whittaker clearly gives to the 5 level kingdom classification. What are those in that? Monera and Protista, Pongai, Plantae and Animalia. This will be, you should remember in your examination, they will ask according to R.H. Whittaker classification how the bacteria will be differentiating in particular kingdom, which kingdom. Then you should know Monera kingdom. Okay, now we will explain one by one very clearly what is that Monera, Protista, Pongai, Plantae and Animalia. Kannada last class ನಾವು biological classification ಅನ್ನು ಎರಡು ಫಿಲಾಸಫರ್ಸ್ ಎರಡು ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಅರಿಸ್ಟಾಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರಿಸ್ಟಾಟಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೀನಿ. ದ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಫಾಲಜಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್. ದ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಫೀಚರ್ಸ್ is called it as a morphology. Based on the morphology ಮೇಲೆ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಅರಿಸ್ಟಾಟಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ ನಂತರ ಲಿನೋಯಸ್ ಏನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, 2 ಫೈಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, 2 ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆ 2 ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಒಂದು ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದಾದ ನಂತರ ವಿಟಾಕರ್ R.H. ವಿಟಾಕರ್ ಅವರು 5 ಗ್ರೂಪ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಮೊನೆರಾ, ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಸ್ಟಾ, ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪೊಂಗೈ, ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟೆ, ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಅನಿಮೇಲಿಯಾ ಅಂತ ಈ 4 ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಂಪುಗಳನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇವತ್ತು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಈ R.H. Whittaker ಅವರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. Since R.H. Whittaker very clearly explained here Monera, all bacterial and also the some microorganisms he will introduce the comes under the kingdom Monera, that the main criteria classified into Monera group, that will be very minute, small organisms. That is a microorganisms. They are lived in the different places on the earth, whether hot conditions, desert, or in case of water, or in case of some other areas which will be specially made for the bacteria. That the area, that are the places they are growing and they are developed by asexual developments with the production of bacteria in a different characters. Different bacteria will be developed differently. That is also some of them autotrophic, some of them heterotrophic in this Monera group. That and all will explain very clearly. The Monera majorly comes under the bacteria. That will be the four important types of bacteria under that Monera. That four important bacteria, I think, you know, this is very simple one, different shapes of the bacteria. Here, the cocci is a first type of bacteria. Very simple body structure, round in shape, that will be distributed. That is the body structure like a pores. That's all. In these pores, having containing the chemical substances. That's what we call it as a bacteria. The called cocci. The cocci indicates it is a round shape. It is the one type of bacteria. Here, the shape of the bacteria explains the character of the body. That is cocci bacteria, the shape of round. That is comes under the Monera. Next one is bacilli. The bacilli is the second type of bacteria. It means here according to arrangement agar, these types of bacteria, it will be showing only one. That's kingdom Monera. That is the bacilli. It is a spoon-like structure. It will be a rod, spoon-like. It is a spore will be situated in one part of the bacilli bacteria. So here the pores, the spore will be present. That spore will be aquates like animal. That will be. It is also compared to the cocci. It will be elongated body structure. The body structure will be elongated. It will be lived in what is that? Water, as well. Some of the areas in the soil. Those are bacilli bacteria. This bacilli bacteria basically contain spores. This is also comes under the Monera. I think these two in cocci and bacteria ತುಂಬಾ ಸರಳವಾದ ಬಾಡಿಯನ್ನ ಸರಳವಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಜೀವ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಗನಲ್ಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಎಸೆಕ್ಷುಯಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ವಂಶಾಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗೇನೆ ಬೇಸಿಲೆಯನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಲಿಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕೋಕೈಗೆ ಬೇಸಿಲೈ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಸಮ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಕೆಲವು ಅಂಶಗಳು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಗ್ರಿಗೇಟ್ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಬ್ಯಾಸಿಲೈ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ ಅಂಶ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ನೀರು ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಉಷ್ಣಾಂಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು Monera ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎರಡನೇ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ದ ಸ್ಪೈರಲ್ಲಾ. This spirilla, it is one of the type of bacteria which will be what the different shape like a slide. There is a root-like structures. The structure will be that is a four, and in between the apex region or the apex region will be spores. That is we commonly call it as a flagellum. The spores are called flagellum. The spore-like structure, ear-like structure. That ear-like structure is called flagellum. It will be helps to movement or the movement plays is a motivation or what is the motion. Motion is nothing but movement. So the flagellum is helps to supports to the body. For the spirilla, this bacteria will be, that's already you know bacteria, microorganisms will not take a eye, not see the naked eye. The shape of this bacteria will be the pores or the air-like structure in the both the areas or the both the ends. That will be in a structure is like a pipe-like structure, a tube-like structure. In the tube-like structure, having a final, that is the apex, the end of the tube-like structure, having a air-like air-like, the character of air-like structure is called as a flagellum. So Spirula is one of the third type of bacteria in the Monera. Next one is Vibrio. The Vibrio is also one of the very simple structure like a cocci. The Vibrio is like a leaf shape. It is also, it is a what is that? The cell will be generating each other. It is a sexual reproduction. It will develop one and the another. So here the kingdom Monera contains, the kingdom Monera, it's a attributes only for the microorganisms. So all according to the RH Whittaker, the Monera represents the bacteria made by the organelles, organic chemicals that will be a simple structured body that is having its pores and flagellum in the various types of bacteria. So all these bacteria are lived in the different places in the on the earth, that is in case of water or in case of other what is in different locations like soil and other places it will be grow. So now it comes into the Monera, especially the characteristics of and the animals in Monera, bacteria, microorganisms, it will be lived in a different places. Okay, that is generally we come to the Kannada last Monera andre ee nalu ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮಾಣುಜೀವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಸೂಕ್ಷ್ಮಾಣುಜೀವಿಗಳು ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳು ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊನೇರಾದಲ್ಲಿ RH Whittaker ಅವರು ಯಾವುದೇ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅನಿಮಲ್ಸ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಮೊನೇರಾ ಕಿಂಗ್ಡಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ type of small or animals like microorganisms. Okay, I think you take down this one. We'll go to the next component, Protista. I think this bacteria, we should be developing notes with help of this diagrams. We should be write diagram in your notes. Okay, and you can write a structure, shape of the bacteria. The diagram will be most important for that in your examination, like theory examinations, they will ask different types of bacteria. Based on that question, you should be right answer for that bacteria. Next, we go to the Protista. In Protista, what is the components present in Protista? Protista kingdom, all that is a unicellular organisms. That unicellular organisms are complete comes under that Protista. I think you know the various unicellular organisms in Protista. That one is we come to the one more that kingdom Protista unicellular like euglenoid and this some other unicellular organisms. Before going to that, we should know Monera, some other classification. What are the animals present in that Monera? That will be we can study. Then we will go to the Protista. I think simply I will give an explanation for all these things, then you can able to understand very clearly. Monera will be shown as a small animals like microorganisms. Protista comes into the unicellular organisms. Fungi comes into the fungi, that is a green algae, blue algae. And kingdom Plantae comes under all the plants including tree, that is herb tree. What that first person Aristotle gave an explanation, herb tree. All these kingdom Plantae will be given to all the families, and kingdom Animalia refers to all animals in different phylums. All these things will be all the animals categorized according to RH Whittaker. The kingdoms are 5 kingdoms: Monera, Protista, fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. Under that, one more bacteria, Archaebacteria will be present under that kingdom Monera. That Archaebacteria and also Eubacteria, that and all you should write down under the Eubacteria, Archaebacteria based on this characters of Monera only. So Archaebacteria also we can consider as the special characters in relation to bacteria. Hence the Monera represents some more bacteria. Those are commonly we call it as what is some chemosynthetic autotrophic animals. Those are comes under the kingdom Monera. That is the various components, the various animals present in that kingdom Monera that will be studied one by one. That is a bacterium. That how it will be bacteria will be divided and what are the characters of bacteria in relation to various living or habitat characters. Living is nothing but how, whether it is a heterotroph or the autotroph, or in case of it is a saprophytic character, or in case of some other, that is a it's prepared there is own food material, the structure of the body. Based on this thing, we can explain that different what is it bacteria under the kingdom Monera. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಮೊನೆರಾದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವೇನು ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಆ 4 ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮೊನೆರಾಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು R.H. Whittaker. R.H. Whittaker what they are telling, the photosynthetic ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, chemosynthetic ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, autotrophic ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. This will be, we can identify chemosynthetic, autotrophic, and the heterotrophic. Here the 3 types of bacteria. In this type they will ask in your competitive examination like NEET and other examinations, and also in case of theory examination they will ask this chemotypic, autotrophic, heterotrophic bacteria. So photosynthetic, and also one more that is a photosynthetic bacteria. Photosynthetic. So here we should know the thing about the chemosynthetic, autotrophic, heterotrophic and photosynthetic bacteria. In this 4 commonly we should know the definitions and the types of bacteria divided into in this 4 as per the R.H. Whittaker. That is the meaning of photosynthetic, meaning of that chemosynthetic and the meaning of heterotrophic and autotrophic. See, in this plant Monera, the bacteria are classified into 4. That is chemosynthetic. What is the meaning of chemosynthetic bacteria? What it explains? What is the meaning of this chemosynthetic? The bacteria should be developed with the chemicals or the chemical combinations. Call it as a chemosynthetic. Prepares some chemical substance itself. Call it as a chemosynthetic bacteria. Autotrophic. What is the meaning of autotrophic? I think already know. Heterotrophs and autotrophs. Autotrophs are those, they are prepared their own food materials. Heterotrophs, already you studied. Heterotrophs are there, they are depending upon some other animals. And one more thing, phototrophic. The phototrophic animals commonly they are lived in the water as well as the soil. In a water, dissolved oxygen along with the light should be prepared their food materials. That is commonly called as a phototrophic bacteria. So phototrophic bacteria, autotrophic bacteria, chemosynthetic bacteria should be prepared. It should be there, their food materials. That the 3 types of bacteria you should understand. You can write down the definition of this type of bacteria along with what I quoted the definitions and also description with the diagrams. So in this kingdom Monera explains that one more thing, that is a eubacteria. There are thousands of different bacteria that will be characterized presence of the rigid cell wall, and also it will be motile. The flagellum, that presence in the flagellum, and that is a eubacteria. That eubacteria commonly we have some different body structure based on what we will different bacteria are already written that foci, bacilli, that it is a one more that a eubacteria is a complicated body structure that will be write on the blackboard. Then we can write down the diagram. Then we can able to understand eubacteria. What is the meaning of eubacteria? There are thousands of different eubacteria or true bacteria. What is the meaning of eubacteria? That is having a two or three more than characterized bacteria are called as a eubacteria, probacteria. See, this is the different body structures, different types of characterized. That is, bacteria are called as a eubacteria. Confusion very simple. It is a complicated one. It is a bacteria is a complicated. The definition is not a complicated. The eubacteria are nothing but it is a developed or it will be combination of body structures compared to simple bacteria. That is called as a eubacteria. It will be heterocytes and one more that I will write in the eubacteria. I think before going to writing, I will give some clues for that. Then we can able to understand that eubacteria characters. That see, eubacteria are those they are refers to different body structure, different chemical in nature and living nature adaptation compared to simple bacteria is called as a eubacteria. That is whether the photosynthetic or the autotrophic or in case of it will be in case of chemosynthetic bacteria. All this will be comes under the eubacteria. That I will write it one diagram. You should be write down. That will be helpful for you. What is the special characteristics of eubacteria? See, write down everybody. This is eubacteria. The structure will be like this. The structure will be like this. Eubacteria. Pores, very simple diagram. They are the pores. Pores is a complicated structure compared to the foci, bacilli, vibrio, and one more type of bacteria. Again, take this diagram. You can follow on the two, like we will give different types of structures in your diagram. That is we call it. But you can simple diagram you can write down your examination. Simple structure diagram. Suppose we are going on writing like this. So many this one. That whether that is not written also there is no problem at all. That is what we call it as simple. This one that is a miscellaneous sheet. This one small hair-like structure. This is This is miscellaneous structure. I think it is a 4 marks, 2 marks question originated in your examination. You should be write in a pencil and very clear diagrammatic structure. Miscellaneous sheet. Miscellaneous sheet. Here, miscellaneous sheet. This is SHEAE, miscellaneous sheet, and heterocyst. This is one cyst will be present. Heterocyst. Heterocyst. That heterocyst are present. Heterocyst, write down. Miscellaneous sheath. The filament blue-green algae, that is a non-stop colony. This is figure 2. It is comes under the eubacteria. The filamentous blue-green algae. Blue-green algae. Filamentous blue-green algae. Blue-green algae. That is non-stop colony, or commonly called as a non-stop. This is comes under the eubacteria. That is, it's showing a chemosynthetic autotrophic character. Okay, heterotropic bacteria, it is a most abundant nature. Majority are important decomposers. Many of them significant impact human affairs, because that will be helpful for the human being activities. So many bacteria here. What I quoted yesterday, all the bacteria we commonly call it as a human being relation. That's what commonly call it as a human life. It will be activated in the human life because their nostril colonies are commonly present in the all wasted in case of lands, that will be supporting for the human beings in some other activities. So the Monera kingdom very clearly explains, according to R.H. Whittaker, it is comes under the Actibacteria and Eubacteria, and also but all these bacteria comes under the Monera. I think today what I am going to explain all these things, it is a very somewhat the characters of Monera. It will be showing different characters. That characters you can remember. What is the basic characters of Monera? That is a bacteria. It is a microorganism. That is a point number 1. The Monera clearly explains the first component is a microorganism, bacteria. It is a simple molecular structure. That simple molecular structure, animals, they are commonly called as a microorganisms. They are not showing in a naked eye. They are comes under the class kingdom Monera. Those bacteria have different characters. They are in a different characterized manner. They are lived in a different areas. That is inside or the mud or the water or the some other areas that will be very hot condition or cold condition. These are the special characteristics of Monera, that kingdom Monera kingdoms and kingdom. These animals will be showing some more key characters, like that is the chemosynthetic bacteria, photosynthetic bacteria, heterotropic bacteria and autotrophic bacteria. All these things comes under the Monera. Then we can develop the notes. What is the meaning of chemosynthetic? What is the meaning of chemosynthetic? That is a photosynthetic. And what is the meaning of autotrophic? All these things will be, I will give it to the notes. That is depending upon the chemosynthetic prepared by the chemicals. That is the bacterial dividing with help of DNA or RNA. That is a chemical characteristics. Photosynthetic with help of the with help of the sunlight they are preparing a food materials. Autotrophic character itself, they are preparing a food with their structure, with their particular adaptive area, or what we call it as a one particular adaptive character. There only they are preparing a food material. So, and autotrophic, heterotrophic is depending upon the some other water or the air or the some other thing, that is heterotrophic. All these characters comes under the kingdom Monera. Okay, now we will come to the kingdom Monera. Commonly, I will explain. It is abundantly available in different areas in the earth, whether water as well as soil. Next is the bacteria are majorly classified into four types: Cocci, Bacillus, Spirilla, Vibrio. What already you taken down. And one more thing, that is those characters having meaning of chemosynthetic, meaning of photosynthetic, meaning of autotrophs, and meaning of heterotrophs. That also in the special the Monera, in the Monera it will be showing that four definitions you should be understood. Then finally comes under the archaeobacteria. The archaeobacteria especially it will be since some of the most harsh habitats. It is a different habitat. That is what we archaeobacteria, that different habitats means it will be lived in a different characteristic. That is one commonly called as archaeobacteria, different from other bacteria, having a different cell wall and a different structure in the archaeobacteria. That and also I will explain with help of your notes, and several that various animals, and also different what is that different higher animals. It is supporting for this archaeobacteria. That's why commonly it is commonly called as a dependents. So archaeobacteria and eubacteria also comes under the Monera. Okay. Now I think what I am given to small explanation. This is enough. I think more explain we cannot able to follow. I will give next class differently what is the meaning of archaeobacteria and what is the meaning of eubacteria and what are the characteristics of heterotrophic bacteria. Everything I will give it to notes and I will explain one by one. Then you can able to follow all these type of bacteria. Then we will go to the next one, kingdom Protista. Okay. So today I will wind up with this the characteristic of kingdom Monera, and you can take it down these notes and preparing what I wanted examples, archaeobacteria, eubacteria and other types of bacteria. If possible, you can prepare notes with yourself. Then tomorrow we will go to different characters and explanation each and every step. Okay. Next class will ನಾನು ಮೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳು, ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳ ಗುಣಲಕ್ಷಣಗಳು, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳು, 4 ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳು ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, chemosynthetic and also what is in case of heterotrophic, autotrophic, these all the phototrophic. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂಶಗಳನ್ನು ಒಂದೊಂದಾಗಿ ಬರೆದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Then you can able to understand very clearly what is the characteristics of different bacteria comes under the kingdom Monera ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು what is autotrophic bacteria, what is heterotrophic bacteria, what is saprophytic bacteria, what is the meaning of chemosynthetic bacteria ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಆ 5 ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೀರಿಯಾಗಳನ್ನ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನ I will explain next class, but I will write on a black for today what are these things. Here you can take down this, you can prepare your own notes. That is autotrophic. Already I written, I will explain also. Autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprophytic, autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprophytic, chemosynthetic, and also autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprophytic, chemosynthetic and phototrophic. Phototrophic bacteria. Okay, all these things you should be develop your own notes. I will give an explanation next class. What is the meaning of this autotrophic, heterotrophic, saprophytic, and chemosynthetic, phototrophic bacteria. Okay, I will rub this, then we will go to the next class for the kingdom Protista along with the different characters of different animals in our biological system. Then how the classification occurs according to R.H. Whitaker clearly explains the differentiation between the different characters of bacteria in that kingdom only. That classification clearly clears to you why it is called as a Monera. Okay, now that is the called kingdom Monera, and the components will be there. You can be able to understand now. I will guide you to next class, and with the help of the varieties of bacteria, we will go to the next class, kingdom Protista. Thank you.